a while where I am starting from scratch, and I found the process slightly more intimidating than I thought I would, and I didn't really know where to start, so I procrastinated a lot this week. I also did, I just kind of back to basics, did some drawing, did a bit of painting, just kind of playing around, feeling for colours, like what do I actually want to do? How do I want to start this project? And I recorded it all, and I'm just going to share it with you this week. It's a bit of a scatty week for painting, but sometimes weeks are like that with art, like you just are figuring out where you want to go with it.
I'm Jessie. I've been a full-time artist for 10 years and thought it about time I start sharing my painting techniques and adventures. Subscribe to join me every week for a window into my art life.
So I started with the drawing, just basically remembering again how to work with charcoal, how to work with pencil. Just kind of a dramatic, stormy summer storm. I love the summer energy around nature at the moment, so I just thought returning to that sense of wild expanse would be a good way to kind of ease back into the studio life. I also then did a painterly study and was just again trying to experiment with brush strokes, brush marks. I was finding some old colours and materials I'd forgotten about, which in the move I suddenly found again. So returning to some materials which I haven't been using for a while, some new colours. Again, a great way to just refresh your practice and ease back into things. So the heavens just opened, and what was going to be a very idyllic little sketch just turned into a massive wet grizzly storm. But the sun's come back out now, so we can stop with this. It's just really good to just do hundreds of drawings and sketches and build up a massive portfolio of work that maybe no one ever sees, but it just helps you get to your final product with a painting. So I'll treat that exercise as a positive one. But I think it's time for some actual studio organising, and maybe book club. Maybe I need to do some research into how exactly I want to frame this body of work, where I want to go with it, what inspiration sources, secondary sources, articles, exhibitions I can see at the moment that might kind of infuse and inspire me. Yeah, it's a good beginning. So I'm actually quite shy in this space. I have just put on a bit of paint on my palette. I was basically just sort of like huddling in the corner, like almost afraid to move around and do big gestures and feel really confident in this space because it's so new and beautiful. I feel a bit kind of slightly intimidated. So we're gonna break through this. So I've put yeah, some rose madder, raw umber, a bit of sky blue, ultramarine, a bit of Naples yellow, and I'm just gonna from the sketches we did yesterday start painting on some paper and then maybe move to canvas. The best way to get over this kind of shy minimalist approach to my painting is just to start painting. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do now. So I've made a start officially. Yeah, once you start, it's easy. I think I was just sort of like, yeah, I was a bit shy this morning, but I'm all good now. I've made the kind of cool sketch, thinking about what I want to work towards next. I think maybe go brighter. It's summer. I'm in this amazingly bright studio and I'm going to start using a lot more colours than I have been recently. So yeah, I'm going to kind of delve into new pigments, maybe try some colours I haven't tried before. Basically use this as an opportunity to experiment. So basically what's happening when the light hits the painting is that the layers and layers of oil paint I've been building up, you know, underneath the umber there is rose madder and Naples yellow, and all of these colours are kind of like building up in the painting. When the light hits it, they become almost translucent and glow and change completely. It's like looking at a whole new painting. That's what I love about the way light hits paintings, in that it can really bring out the nuance of a colour. It can shine through the pigment and allow you to see a whole new dimension to the colour. So I just wanted to share that. It happens all day. I get these like moments of electrifying sunlight hit a painting and suddenly it comes alive and then it disappears, and I spend the next 5 hours trying to make the painting do that, like chasing sunlight, particularly with these skyscapes. So it is the end of the week now, and I have made a couple of painterly drawings using bold summer colours. I think the warm light studio is making me feel a lot more relaxed about being a bit more adventurous with my colour palette, trying some new compositions. It's a good first week. I think it's not as productive as I would have liked because of the puppy, but just the first week. So I think the longer I'm here, the more I will get comfortable, and yeah, hopefully we'll start really getting into the swing of things in the coming weeks. I quite like what I'm doing now. So loving this hot summer sky, which is maybe the dream of what I wish it was like, when in actual fact at the moment in England it is just like the sky is white. There is no, yeah, there's no variation at the moment. It's just kind of grey white summer. Well, maybe this will bring us good luck and we can have some sunshine. That this actually is looking a bit apocalyptic. I don't like the red. I thought that actually using these really vibrant colours would cheer me and make me think of summer, whereas actually there's something a bit like petrol on a tarmac road about this painting. So what I might do is let it dry, and then it's tricky with paper. I can't work into it too much, otherwise it starts to split. So I might let it dry and then maybe go over it with some Naples yellow and kind of give it more of an Italian warmth or something. There's something cold and peculiar about it. Okay, so I have hung it on the wall to get some distance from it, because if I stare at it anymore, I'm going to probably start getting very angry. And I think that's a really good lesson with painting, is when to stop, when to step back, when you're overworking something. Often it's the killer of many a great painting, because yeah, you just overwork it, you don't know when to stop. So I'm stopping with that one until maybe I enjoy the colours a bit more, and I'm going to start something fresh. That's the beauty of this episode this week. It is literally just showing you how I'm working, settling into the space. Yeah, it's a little bit abstract. I'm just getting a feel for what I feel like I want to do. But yeah, I'm quite inspired by the light, by some of the landscapes I've been exploring near the studio. So yeah, just watch this space. So we're still in the first week of painting in the new studio, and I thought it would be a great start to actually explore the local area, see what's here. I've just been to the beach, and then as I was driving to the beach, I suddenly stumbled upon this sort of heather heath. So I don't know if you can see behind me. Yeah. It's like this massive purple field. It's so beautiful. So I thought it'd be just like a really nice idea to maybe just sort of soak up some inspiration, maybe just painting like local landscape, what's around, like all these beautiful secret hidden gems I didn't know about. Yeah, check this out. Makes me think of all the lavender fields in Provence from when I lived in France. It's a really kind of beautiful lilac heather. Yeah, maybe I'm going to try and paint that. I think, or even just mix that lilac colour. It's so beautiful. But this is why it's really good to get out of the studio, just to kind of, I feel so inspired now. I've got like a sleeping dog on my lap. But yeah, the sun has finally come out. Who could have asked for a better day than just to go traipsing through heaths and forests and beaches. So I've stretched a canvas, it's all ready to go. I've experimented with some painterly drawings, different palette ideas of colour compositions I like and don't like. Explored the local area, seen some beautiful forests, beaches, that heather field. But yeah, I think it's great to share this kind of process with you. Normally I'd only share a finished product. So talking through my sketches and my ideas and my insecurities and like figuring stuff out with you guys is actually quite refreshing from my perspective. So yeah, it's an education. But yeah, for now I'm gonna keep working on this new body of work for my new studio and try not to get too distracted by the puppy. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to carry on painting and I'm going to keep recording for future episodes to keep you guys updated with this new painting project in my new studio. This week's been so fun, just exploring, sketching, playing, figuring out what I want to do, and as I go down that journey I would love to share it with you guys. So yeah, stay tuned and follow me on Instagram at JessOliverArt for daily updates on this new project if you like a sneak peek, just to get you through the week. So yeah, I'm going to get back to painting and I will see you next week. Bye guys!